The ProACT Know-How.
Hi, this is ProACT Sam. Welcome to this vlog on securing EU residency rights. We're coming towards the end game now. Like many things with Brexit, we've seen deadlines come, lots of huffing and puffing, and then when we actually come to the date, nothing seems to change. The UK have left the EU. They left the EU on the 31st of January 2020, and we're in a transition period now. That transition ends at the end of December 2020. So what's going to happen after that date, and what do expats need to do to secure their residency rights? The first thing that we need to consider is that all the noise at the moment is about a trade deal. So the good solution for the EU is for the transition period to be extended and renewed as allowed for within the treaty. And that way everything stays the same. The UK get their Brexit, and the EU still have control of the UK under EU rules and jurisdiction. But of course the UK government have said definitely they're not going to do that. So things have to move on. But there's no such thing as a no-deal Brexit either, because there's World Trade Organization rules. The EU already trade with countries using the World Trade Organization rules, international treaties set in place, and tariffs and customs can apply. It'd be trade would go on, but it would just be a bit different. So that's a big stepping stone. The UK could leave, and the UK could apply tariffs under World Trade Organization to the UK, and the UK could reciprocate on that, and that's the start of a deal. So there's no such thing as no deal. Although the UK could take a radical approach and offer customs-free access, free port access to EU countries or to other countries on bilateral basis or in specific areas. What's most likely to happen is that we get a temporary solution, a band-aid, a fix, where there's a temporary agreement put in place, which is generally the best for everybody. We will go by the deadline. We won't notice much change, but there will be some change for people. Yes, it will be different, but it's just the same as trade around the world, with customs and tariffs and imports and checks, just in a different way, and we'll find that solution. So that's what Brexit's about now, and companies that want to trade across border need to then to secure their residency rights might need to employ an employee as an expat, or have a branch, or set up an overseas company. So all those options are available to businesses that want to trade cross-border. The EU has its VAT rules. The money that's being repatriated to the UK, so in large part is that the VAT income doesn't have to be paid to the EU, and this will fund a lot of the UK government's spending promises over the coming years. That might bring trading restrictions, and the countries and those trading restrictions are operated for business on a country by country basis. It's not an EU set of rules. So if a country wants to trade with another country, then it can set up its employees, its branch, its company on the basis of that other country's rules. But as an EU country, it can then trade throughout the whole of the EU. So you don't need to, a UK company doesn't need to set up in every EU country, just in one. So P&O have registered ships in Cyprus, EasyJet have registered a business in Austria. So for the employees, it's the same. Individuals could have a contract as a non-EU citizen and get work in an EU country. As a non-EU citizen, the income levels are higher. So for an EU expat after January 2021, minimum income is £25,600, or in Germany it's €50,000. So the stakes are quite high for non-EU citizens. By UK and EU expats registering before the 31st of December, they get access to the EU living and working abroad, initially on a pre-settled status in the UK, or a residency status which becomes permanent in a few years, after 5 years. So those options are available if you register before the end of December. Afterwards, there could be complications with health, the need for private medical insurance, language tests, or higher income multiples. All those things need to be looked at. We've got some guides on reciprocal agreements that were in place on healthcare, on residency and on Brexit at our website at proactpartnership.com. Go along there and download those and keep in touch by registering to keep in touch with our blogs and vlogs in the coming few months as we reach a conclusion to this stage of Brexit and the UK entering its new world on the international stage. Thanks very much for listening. This is ProACT Sam, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
The ProACT Know-How, brought to you by ProACT.